I went to Nice last summer with my mum, last August, and the day we arrived, we were there for a week, and the day we arrived, we went to this lovely restaurant, the Blue Beach. It's right on the beach, in the centre of Nice, on the Promenade des Anglais. We had a fabulous lunch of scallop salad, washed down with lots of rosé, and we were served by a lovely waiter. And at the end, I said to him, merci, monsieur, and all that. You were a very good waiter. And he said, je n'étais pas bad boy, ni vilain, which I thought was funny and French. But a lovely hot afternoon with water vapour being pumped out onto the terrace for everyone's comfort. Oh, it was gorgeous. Afterwards, we went to the beach. So I don't know if it was the rosé, but my scale went a bit haywire. So we got this monstrous person here, and a little tiny lady coming out of the sea here saying ouch, because of the pebbly thing, and there's another giant lady here, so and a wee little African hat seller, and some really tiny little teeny people running into the water. So yeah, it's a bit odd really. Hopefully I got myself sorted out a bit. So this is the same afternoon, I think, on the beach with my mum. This is my lovely glamorous mum here. And look at the colour of the water. I mean, it really was just gorgeous. A bunch of South American kids, so brown-skinned and dark, playing with an inflated inner tube, just having great fun, splashing about in the water. Back home in my mum's apartment, I love her selection of ceramics that she has in her kitchen, and I loved the way I could paint them with a limited palette. And on this side, I did her vaisselier with some more of her lovely blue and white china. Just thought it made a lovely combo. So back in the beach the following afternoon, this fabulous Niçoise madame with her two grown sons, and she was just so beautiful. But needless to say, she didn't actually get wet. She just got her feet wet, did a bit of paddling. And this here is an Italian granddad, nonno, and his little granddaughter, and he was trying to persuade her to come out and swim. And he goes, "Vieni qua," and she goes, "Aspetta, nonno." So the Italian border is very close to Nice, so there's lots of Italians enjoying the beach. So the next afternoon, this is a bunch of people on the beach, and I really enjoyed doing this one, playing with the highlight of the sun on their wet skin, and yeah, I really enjoyed that. I'm giving them lovely bright swimwear and so on. And this is just the guy saying Coca, birra, aqua, Heineken, cola, melon. Guy on the phone. These two gorgeous girls didn't move for about 2 hours. Don't know how they didn't get bored, but there you go. Yeah, so I guess Mum and we made the most of our time and had lots of lovely lunches out and about. This was the Bistro Romain, which is just next to the flower market in Vieux-Nice. This was lovely. An elderly couple here were having the lunch together, and at the end, the old fella so casually draped his arm around his wife's shoulders. Well, it mightn't have been his wife, but anyway, it was just lovely. This is a young teenage girl out with her dad for the afternoon, which was really nice. This was a restaurant that my mum goes to, Chez Maurice, on Rue de France, and they do this amazing gambas flambées au sauce pastis. So it's like big fat prawns in a pastis sauce that's just to die for. Amazing. Again, lots of rosé and cocktails. Very nice. Go there again. Rue de France. This is in my mum's back garden in Nice, and she had this beautiful apartment in the Russian Quarter, and there's these marble steps coming down. This is Paolo, her next door neighbour, an Italian lad, an absolute dote of a guy. This is Mum chatting away to Paolo. And this is a lovely pot that Mum and Dad gave each other for their 50th wedding anniversary. And a lovely orange tree in the garden. Beautiful garden that my mum had just made so gorgeous. Another afternoon on the beach. There was these two fabulous Italian women sitting right here. I didn't draw them because I felt it was a bit close, a bit intrusive, but one of them started off the afternoon in a scarlet bikini, and before a couple of hours had passed, she was in a beautiful hot yellow one. So there you go. And then their friend came over to join them, and I figured I'd draw him because he was quite still. And after the sketch was finished, the ladies came up to me and they were looking at my sketch saying, "Brava, bravissima." So I wish I had drawn them. They were very nice. I love all the way they just, you've only got turquoise and indigo pretty much in the sketch, and a few skin tones. Pointing the other direction for a change, back towards the land. This is the Poste de Secours where the lads hang out and watch out for anybody getting into difficulties. I really wanted to capture the palm trees in the wind, which I hope I did. Pointing towards the sea again, just in the corner here. My mum was like, "Oh, look at the beautiful bird," and it was a cormorant. Yeah, brown little cormorant. So what next do we have? So these are the floor tiles in my mum's apartment. They're by a crowd called Simeon, I think. They're classic tiles from the 30s and 1920s, I think. Really, really good quality, unbreakable, beautiful. So this is where they are, on the other side. So they're on the corridor here, and then you look into the living room of my mum and dad's beautiful apartment that they're so sad to have sold. And the orange tree that you remember from the previous sketch, and the hot sun streaming in. The outside, so a lot of the apartments in the Russian Quarter are kind of signed on the outside. And this is the year my dad was born, so I thought it was nice just to commemorate the name of the apartment and my dad. My mum's vine that she grows in her lovely garden. This is kind of like a beautiful golden and blue mosaic that's right at the very, very top of the building on the 6th floor. This is the exterior of the apartment building. It's called the Palais Helios, or Helios, I don't know how to pronounce it, in a bas-relief. It's a real Art Deco style, or Art Nouveau, excuse my ignorance. The last afternoon in Nice with my mum, we went for a meal in Le Gambetta in Libération, and this should say Poisson, but I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, umbrella blocking the P. There's an umbrella blocking the P. What can you do? So I started by drawing the waiter, but then he went, so I couldn't finish them. So I put the prawns that we had for lunch on top of them instead, which was really quite nice. Our last afternoon back outside the blue beach, but on the other side of the fence this time, and Le Negresco at the top, such an iconic hotel and restaurant on the Promenade des Anglais. So yeah, that's beautiful Nice that I love so much, and I've written down here 2 hours before the plane home. So yeah, I guess that was the end of my week, and yeah, vive la France. That's how I feel. I love it. Okay, folks, hope you enjoyed that. Au revoir.